it is my type of living.
It's indeed my type of living.
That's what I like to call it, But all right, what's up? First episode of so-called the Fxner Fam podcast. Obviously y'all don't know who the fuck we are, but yeah, this is Mr. Ingleman, aka Ingleverse, Joey Ingle.
Yo.
I'm myself, ReJon, RJ, Recco, whatever the fuck you want to call me. If you can't pronounce it, oh well. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it, and kind of just dive into some shit that we wrote up, that we have ideas for, and that'll kind of be how it goes until we kind of get a set idea of what we like to do, what people like to see, and all that stuff.
Yeah, new to the shit.
Very new, fresh off the boat type of new. And
episode 1.
Yeah, the beginning.
Some ASMR to start.
No branding, by the way. You're not getting my money. Anyway. All right. First thing I want to go into is I was watching something the other day, and they were talking about it. Childhood TV shows, and things that were in them that we didn't realize as kids, obviously, because that's just our favorite shows, and we're like, oh, that could be anything. We didn't give a fuck about it. We were just like, oh no, that's nothing. But I had one where, and I don't know where I found this, but I was watching some video or something like that, and they were talking about the Teletubbies. Everybody knows what the Teletubbies are. If you don't know what the Teletubbies are, go do your research, kids. You're too young, by the way. Yeah, so they were talking about it.
Gen Zers out there.
Yeah, right. Technically we're in Gen Z too, but
yeah,
but
the Zoomers.
Yeah, the big Zoomers. All right. Anyway, yeah, basically what the theory was that each one of them actually has a race, and I'll try to throw a picture on the screen when I'm editing this, because obviously we don't make that money yet. We ain't got no private editors and nothing like that. But there was a theory that people didn't really realize they had races to these things. So if you go back and look, and I guarantee you'll see it once you go back and look, each one of them actually has a racial profile. So there's I think it's the red one is black, and the green one is Asian or something like that. And then I think the purple one is white or something like that. But there's a full thing to it. And actually what was funny about it is I went into it and looked at it deeper, and I was like, why is it like that? I was watching other videos on it. And if you look up the actors who played them, each one of them is the race that their Teletubby was.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the racially diverse.
Yeah, the first racially diverse kids show. We had the whole United Nations in there. The Teletubbies were woke. Shout out Teletubbies. Wait, speaking of Teletubbies, did you know the show, what was it called? Booba? Did you ever hear of that one?
No, I never heard
Oh
that
my
one.
God, I gotta pull it up. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. Dude, it was it was literally the Teletubbies all over again, but I guess, slightly different. It was kind of this is what it looks like. These things.
Oh, yeah, I remember those things.
Yo, these were, I'm not gonna lie, that show made no sense to me.
His head looks like a mushroom tip.
Yeah. Bro, I cannot stress enough how little sense that show made. I would go on, and the intro was just them falling through clouds going, boo, bah. I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen a show that confused me more.
It's one of those things that you just turn on and let your kids sit and vibe to.
Yeah,
they're just see colors and noises.
Yeah, they're ooh, colors. Yeah, that's okay. Since we're talking about colors and noises, I kid you not, that is the reason that TV shows last so short nowadays. Because before, and this is going to sound kind of not biased or anything, but kind of I guess, gatekeeping-ish. But shows now kind of suck because there's no depth. They don't have, things like Ned's Declassified, for example. We were learning shit on that show, bro.
It's too formulaic now.
Yeah, there's no
they're trying so hard to recreate the old shows that they're making just
trash
shows.
There's no, because for example, Ned's Declassified, I can't remember anyone before watching that show where anyone would when the dodgeball episode where they throw the ball up in the air and then beam somebody with the other one. I never before that show, I kid you not, no one was doing that shit. Nobody.
No, that stuff became
dude, that was the most
the move
useful. That is
the move.
Everybody uses that move now after watching Ned's Declassified and seeing people do that. They're like, all right, get another ball. They throw in the air and just beam somebody with it. No one ever did that before. As much as I would like to say they did, it's just not true. Same with things like Drake and Josh and shit like that. That shit taught us how to deal with siblings when they're being annoying and shit, and right from wrong type of things, bro. The one episode they had to do the Scared Straight program, bro. I was
Dude,
like, bro,
yeah,
I was
shit's
like,
funny.
I'm never like, as much as it was a comedy show, like, and it was funny, bro. I was like, I'm never getting pulled over and like, or not pulled over, but I'm never getting in trouble with the police enough and like at home enough to have to do this shit, bro. Because that shit looks like hell.
Yeah, I'm not like scared of the police.
No,
like,
not at all.
in the way that like I think they're they're gonna like
yeah,
kill me or
kill me
anything.
or some shit. Yeah,
But like I'm scared of them as in like they are deciding what
yeah, they
happens
decide my
with
fate,
life
like,
right now. Like,
bro, like they can either put me in jail or let me go or whatever the hell.
so
you know.
it's not, I'm always just like if
Dude,
they're,
the police,
telling
like-
me to do something, like you know what, if I think this is wrong, like I'll deal with that later. Like you
yeah,
know,
yeah. And
if
it's
they did
like
something I feel is wrong, I'll deal with that in court. Like
facts. Like
I'm not gonna pull no shit right now. Like
facts. That's just how it is. And it's like like things and like another show. What else is another show? Like things like fucking even shows that weren't trying to teach you shit, like like Rocket Power, SpongeBob. SpongeBob itself is a prime example because like you can see how SpongeBob went from like being kind of informative and kind of more, I guess when we were little type of thing, to now where it's just like woo, colors and rainbow. Like
yeah,
what
they dumbed down every character.
Yeah, they're all like super, and they don't even look like how they used to either. They like SpongeBob looks like super like, obviously it's a cartoon, but yeah, super exaggerated like version of himself. Patrick looks like an airhead. I mean, he always was, but now he looks like he's just there. Now he's just like there.
He has no depth to him.
Yeah,
like,
no, not
he
at
has
all.
no character.
No, not
not
at all.
I live in a rock. I am a rock. Like
Be the
be
Rock.
the Rock, yeah.
I'm the real Rock. Who is Dwayne Johnson? I'm the Rock. What else
Imagine if he
is
was
there?
voiced by him too.
Yeah, right, dude. That would be okay. That would be sick.
Imagine
That would
Patrick's
be.
just voiced like, I'm Patrick.
Fucking- with Dwayne Johnson's voice doing the stupid laugh. Okay. So I had another one that was like another like idea / theory thing was Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know. Some people know, or some people know it. Some people don't. Where freaking there's two. There's the one where people say, oh, Timmy Turner is like when he was about to turn, what was it, 13 or whatever, when they lose their fairies or whatever the hell it was.
Something like that. It might be when they hit like
like
I don't know,
teenage years or something.
teenage.
Yeah, so
I
like
think that
yeah,
sounds
something
right.
like that. So the one was when he was gonna turn like 13 or whatever. He wished for a new life and like all his friends to be brought along with him. So basically his world would be like transformed into some new thing, and he wished like all the stuff from Danny Phantom. So like
Yeah, right.
the little black kid was his friend, the little nerd dude. I don't remember his name.
AJ.
Yeah, AJ.
Yeah.
And then Chester became that bully in Danny Phantom, the really swole football dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
AJ was the dude with the backwards hat. And
yeah.
glasses,
Uh-huh. And then the girl that like really liked him all the time was like really
Trixie?
weird, Trixie. She became that one chick that was like the goth chick.
Like,
or
yeah, the
whatever.
goth girl.
Yeah. And
He
his
was like,
parents
"I want
became
Trixie to be my-"
became the freaking ghost hunters, and he was Danny Phantom doing the freaking going ghost and all that.
He made Trixie his big titty goth.
Yeah, bro, he was so like, he was so. I'm not gonna lie though, that was probably, if that's true, like I don't know, Nickelodeon writers, whoever the fuck, Butch Hartman or whatever his name was. If that's true,
Schneider.
bro.
No, that was like the live action stuff, right? Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider was
Yeah.
Dan Schneider was like Drake and Josh, and that's classified. But Butch Schneider was like all the cartoons, like Tough Puppy and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
Bro. If that was true, respect, because like that would be the most elite way to tie that together that I think I've ever heard of, like any tie-ins.
Mhm.
This is remember the memes. This is the craziest crossover since whatever.
And does Disney have like or not Disney? Does Nickelodeon have like a Disney style like multiverse theory where like they're all in one place? Because you know how Disney like there's that huge theory like you always see like the ball with the star on it.
Oh yeah, where like all their movies are connected. I actually
Yeah.
have that written down here. Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's an idea that the chick from Monsters Inc., right? The little girl Boo. The theory was that she got so obsessed with like trying to find them after like they closed the door that final time, that the end scene is actually where Brave, the movie Brave with like the bitch from like they
That
said that she's the witch
red-haired
lady.
Archer girl.
Yeah. They said she's the witch lady from Brave trying to like mess with them and all that.
Oh yeah, she like
who does the
runs the
spells.
whole thing.
Yeah, and she like runs the whole
she's-
thing, like apparently, and she's like the one who like makes all these universes where all this stuff goes on, and it's all in part of her mission to try to find those monsters again from when she was little or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, if I'm not gonna lie, as much as like that sounds like, oh, like let's go find these dudes from when I was a kid or whatever. I'm not going searching for no monsters. I don't know what I'm gonna find, especially if I'm messing with like witchcraft and shit. Hell no.
Dude, I ran out of non-copyright juice.
Yeah, right. You can grab another one if you want. Just go ahead.
Gotta get this non-branded drinks here.
Yeah, right. What else was there? There was oh yeah, the other one I was talking about with Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah, obviously the one Danny fans that most people know. I mean, if you don't know it, now you do. Shout out to you if you didn't know before. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, rip your labels off there. Sorry, brands. Unless you want to, shoot a sponsor our way, we'll be more than happy to, put you on. But right now, we got to, worry about us. Anyway, the other other Fairly Odd Parents, slash, Timmy's World type of thing, was that. And this one, I was like actually doing research on this like before because I looked up the Danny Phantom one to see like other pieces of the puzzle that would work with it. This one was like shook me. I was like, the idea was that Cosmo and Wanda, or Timmy's parents were actually dead. Like they had gotten some accident. Like his real parents were like actually dead, and they got in some accident. And he was put into like the foster care system and all that, and he had to go. And that's the family he went with whatever his parents' names were. The ones who gave no shits about him.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
I don't think they even had names. I think that was like one of the mysteries of the
yeah,
show.
like they didn't have
It's
names
like
or anything.
Timmy's dad or Mr. Turner, Mrs.
Yeah,
Turner.
yeah.
Like they didn't have names. So
And so like the theory was that basically what happened was his parents got in some accident or like they passed away or they gave him up for adoption or something like that, and which I'm assuming they're dead because with the whole idea of how this goes, they said that Cosmo and Wanda are actually what his parents would have looked like because that's why he looks so similar to Cosmo, and then he rocks pink all the time because of Wanda, so that he just does that to like remember her and shit like that. Bro, that shit. I was watching that, I was like, oh man, that's fucking. I was like, yo, no way, bro. Like if that was, like, and again, like we would never know because we can't talk to Butch Hartman, whoever wrote these stories or shows and stuff like that. And
unless he wants to come on the pod.
Yeah, Butch Hartman, bro. By all means, if you see this, hit the DMs, bro. Well,
the man, bro. You made our childhood.
Yeah, you made our child. Honestly, bro. That's what I want to get. Yo, back then, you could turn on any TV station and watch a banger.
Literally all of them.
Every single
Cartoon
station.
Network, Disney. Like even like a lot of people hate on Disney XD. A lot of people like to hate on it. I think
Disney XD
in
had
its
some fire
earliest days. Like I remember when it first came out, I was like, "This is fucking awesome." Like,
yeah, they had some
the
fire
shows
shows
on here are sick. Like
they had bro, they had so many shows that were like underrated as fuck. They had Pair of Kings, Zeke and Luther, which by far for me is one of the best Disney shows ever made. Shout out Zeke and Luther. Hutch Dano, what was his name? Adam Hicks. Yo, banger show.
Dude, the episodes of that show where they went to the donut place.
Yeah, yo,
those were always the best
bro,
ones.
that was
like,
so cool.
With the donut dude, like the dude that works there.
Yo, you could go on Disney XD, Disney Channel. What else?
I wonder if you could watch any of
Cartoon
these on
Network.
Disney Plus. Probably, right?
I looked them up. They're not on there yet.
No,
I don't
not
think
yet.
so. Some of them are like Crash and Bernstein, the one with the dude with the little puppet.
I honestly did not like that.
That one was the hardest one to get into because it was like the beginning of like the sporadic all over the place
I don't even
shows.
think my mic's all the way plugged in. I just
Is it?
noticed that. This thing isn't even like in all the way.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Hold on here.
I'm gonna pop this out really quick.
All right, that has technical difficulties here.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Mid-cat. Oh shit! Just left it. No.
Fuck. Come on, bitch. It won't come out. There we go. Got it.
There we go.
Bam.
There we go.
That's how you fit. All right, there you go.
We back in business.
Move it up to your
All
face
right,
though,
all
so
right.
that they can hear you.
Yeah, we're
Anyway,
good. We're
all right,
good.
we'll cut that out. Maybe we might leave it in for comedy purposes.
I mean, it's really kind of cool to show, like, yo, we're still figuring this shit out.
The struggle, some light. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fucking, bro. Any time of the day, you could go home. Like I would come home from school. This is back like elementary school, middle school type of thing, and you could cut on a TV show at any time of the day, and it would be like, damn, like this is fire. Like I'm watching a genuinely good show that I can go through and sit here and watch multiple episodes of, watch them on repeat and not get tired of them. Same with what is it, like the old cartoons? Was it like obviously we Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Rocket Power. What else did we have? We had Foster's Home, Billy and Mandy. Bro, there was so many.
Billy
Chowder
and Mandy was elite.
Bro, there was so
elite.
many shows you could just put on and be like, wow, this is fire.
Yeah.
Like,
and like a lot of those, like I could still watch today because
'cause
the
they're so
layers
fire.
in these shows, man. Like
Yeah, they
there
were
was so much
good.
shit that like I look at this like, oh, that's what this meant. Like, there's like little.
There was shit that I wouldn't understand as a kid that if I went back and watched now, I would definitely get it.
There was the beauty of those shows, like a lot of them, is that they teach you like not only they teach like basic life lessons to
Yeah.
kids, like you could look at it now and it's like this is a symbol for all different things. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
still applies like to
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
that's
Like
going on today.
I noticed like I
Like-
went back and watched some of those shows, and like there's stuff referring to like what was going on at the time, stuff that I wouldn't understand as a kid, but it was in there so like, I guess, like it was so in there so like smoothly and like fitting and like just not forced. Like, hey, this is this like
It was like
you would notice
subtle
it.
but meaningful.
Yeah, yeah, stuff you
it
wouldn't
was
notice
like-
at first. Like it was so like I guess
They
well
just
put together.
slip stuff in.
Yeah,
that
just slip
you
through the
would,
cracks as a kid, because as a kid you don't understand that stuff. It's just like like kind of like you go on YouTube now and you can look up videos, things we missed in TV shows as kids,
Yeah.
and there's thousands of videos
Yeah.
like
Even like beyond just like the little adult jokes, like the funny stuff. Like there is stuff that like you would look at this like, holy shit, this is a kid's show.
yeah, like yo, what
Like,
the fuck are we
what the
doing
hell
here?
is going on here?
Like I'm gonna be honest. If they were to take one of those shows and try to produce it now, I'm sure eventually it would catch on, but it definitely wouldn't get by as easily with some of the stuff that they used to do on those shows, because there was like, with everything that people are like so sensitive about, I don't think you would get away with some of the stuff that was on those shows. I'm
No,
gonna be
no
honest.
way.
I'm gonna be honest.
No way.
Yeah.
Even like regular show and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
that stuff
regular
was-
show was
That
one.
stuff was probably like those were like the last shows of like the good era of
Yeah,
shows. in
yeah.
my
It's like
opinion.
I think I would say when it really went downhill is after like maybe 2012ish, like after like that whole wave of like Jesse and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right there. After that, it was like
I think Jesse was like the last
That was,
Disney
like, one of
Channel
the
show that
last
I
ones.
watched like religiously.
like all the way
like,
through.
the episode would come out and I'd be like, I have to watch
I'm like,
this.
damn, this is gonna be good. I gotta see this. Like, dude, what was it? Remember, like, there was so many like live action or like what do you call them? Like live action, yeah, right? Live action shows where it's
What,
like
real
actual
people?
actors and shit.
Yeah, live action.
There was so many shows like that back then on Disney that they were able to do their own Olympics. Do you remember that shit? They had the
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
Channel games. Yo, that shit was so that shit was so lit. Bro, they had people from like Hannah Montana, Zeke and Luther, fucking Corey in the House, That's So Raven. Bro, everybody was on there.
Even the commercials on Disney Channel were elite. Like
yeah.
like-
They had like the old Reese's Puffs commercials and shit.
they would put like instead of commercials, you'd get like a music video. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like the it was like it was called MBT, and
Yeah.
Disney's next big thing or something like that.
Yeah,
NBT.
No, that's genius though. Like imagine if
Yeah.
like instead of well this I feel like more brands should do this. Like for just an example that's relevant to like this.
Mm.
Like what if we had like instead of a commercial, you put like a snippet of our podcast on there, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
or
yeah.
a little thing that we
Like,
do like
Bro, that's smart though, because like for Disney specifically, they would put. I noticed this a lot about Disney. They would have some commercials, like normal ones, but the majority of their commercials were related to other Disney properties. Like
Exactly.
it could have been anything that Disney
They
owned. Like the
branded
Danimals one,
themselves on there.
the Danimals one. Sure, it's Danimals yogurt, but
you
it
have
was Zach and Cody on
There's
there, and everyone was
Cody
like,
in there.
"Damn, yo, I want to do this." Yo, I can't tell you how many times I was like, "Yo, ma, we gotta go get
I
this."
want to be Zach and Cody.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
They got the Danimals. Like,
Yo,
I gotta get
bro.
the Danimals.
There was like, I would go to my mom. I was like, "Yo, ma, they're doing a raffle. I can meet Zach and Cody." By the way, Disney, we still need to know who the fuck won that competition.
Yeah, I saw that the other day too. Somewhere it was
Yo.
like someone like completely random TikTok. I'm looking through the comments. It's like we still don't know who won the raffle. We still don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bro, I saw this one dude on YouTube. I'll have to find the video or whatever. I'll show it to you some other time. But this guy, he was on YouTube and he was claiming that he was the guy who won it. I went down to the comments, bro. It was literally just as soon as I hit the first comment, cap, all the way down.
Anytime you make a claim like that, it's
You gotta
like,
have some evidence, because
it's like
if you don't have anything to back you up, bro, you're getting shit on for it.
have you ever seen the account on TikTok called Squeezy?
No.
It's to do with like the sideways cap and everything.
No.
But he has like these crazy stories, and like he always has like a picture of him doing whatever he says in the story. Like one of his storylines
What
is
the
like
fuck?
oh,
So like for evidence, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
One
okay,
of the
okay.
storylines like, oh, I was a fry cook for whatever band. I don't know what band it was. It was pretty big band.
Yeah. And
Like-
he has like a picture of him doing
Yeah,
it.
and he's like, and I go on tour with these guys, and I'm the fry cook. He's like, I'm the best fry cook in the United States, and he's like, and he has the picture of him on the tour bus with this band, like just chilling.
What
with
the
them.
fuck? Oh, that's
Yeah,
kind
like-
of sick.
like-
I what account was it? Damn. This one dude, he was talking about I guess sort of like creepy little thing about I think it was Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. That I think it was one of the, I don't know if it was like a true story, if it was like somebody that's like like tripping or some shit. but they said like they were a worker there, right? And at nighttime, and this was like a theory about all the Chuck E. Cheeses. Like it's like I guess there was like more than one or something like that. I don't know if it was like on TikTok or if it was on YouTube or something, but I remember watching this video on it, right? And they said at nighttime, like kind of like how what is that fucking game with the fucking pizza place, fucking
Papa's Pizzeria.
no, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five
that
Nights
shit.
at Freddy's.
Bro, they kind of did some
Papa's
shit.
Pizzeria.
Yeah, they way out in the
cool
field.
math games.
Yeah.
Just like
Cool
I
math
just heard
games.
game with the pizza place. I was like,
Yeah. So it was basically like it was you know, like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of idea, where it was like this guy, the people were claiming like at nighttime the fucking machines, like for like, you know how like Chuck E. Cheese, they have the fucking
the
you know the animatronic fucking things.
Yeah.
They said that they were using surveillance cameras. Like when you would walk around at nighttime, as like, you know, when you're like cleaning up at night, they would like their heads would basically be looking like this, and then like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm going home.
I would never work night shift in any of those places if I'm the only one there. I gotta have like a cleaning crew with me. Like,
oh yeah, I'm not
like,
being a janitor solo.
If we don't outnumber Chuck E. Cheese and his buddies, like,
like,
I'm
bro,
not going in there.
One
like,
of them, one person versus one of them is a GG as it is. A whole fucking, they got a whole band on the stage, bro. We need even a few of us is still not enough.
I'm gonna get my shit rocked with a guitar, bro. I'm gonna get my head through a drum set and push down a set.
And that's even if they need to use that shit. They could probably just sauce you as it is.
Like, get suffocated in the ball pit.
Bro, like,
imagine dying in balls.
Pause.
That's your death. You die in balls.
Pause?
Chuck E. Cheese
Ball pit.
Chuck
Chuck E. Cheese just forces you in the balls. Pause. By the way.
Death by balls.
Bro, can you imagine if something was like genuinely like that for real? Like if at nighttime they just, and you were the security guy, you just had to sit there and just like accept that, like, bro, this thing might come and fucking sauce you. I'm leaving. I don't care, bro. Somebody can rob this place because I'm not getting killed by no damn machine.
The rational part of me that's like, okay, this thing has one program and it's to move this way and then move back the other way and do it again. But then there's the other part of me. I'm like, what if it's not just that?
Yeah, like what if they actually did put some shit in here and said, fuck it, like why not? Like what can we possibly throw in this machine that can make it like move around by itself?
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, I don't know how, you know, Chuck E. Cheese's business is doing or whatever, you know, as far as, you know, money and shit. I'm sure they're doing fine. It's a fucking kids amusement park thing. There's always gonna be kids.
Maybe
there.
not now.
Well, yeah,
so
right
much.
now, no. But you know what I mean? Like in general, I feel like if they were trying to make something more, I guess, interactive, I'm sure they would think about trying to make it so that they could, I guess, make them move around a little more. But I guess then that's what the mascot's for, right? Like the little mascot dude that comes around.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they could still. I feel like they would still try to do some shit like that, like make it where it could like move around a little bit or walk around like a certain path it had or some shit. But even then, imagine you're at nighttime, right? And they have a set path for it. Like, you remember the little robot things you would like draw a line and it would follow the line you draw and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, imagine they did that with like the robot, and all of a sudden this thing fucking, you're just working at night, right? And just boom, boom,
And you just turn around.
it's just following you, like just right there. You're like, nah, bro, gotta go. I'm bolting.
I'm booking it.
I'm leaving the doors unlocked, bro, because I'm not wasting any time. That thing just coming around. Doom, 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 doom.
I am in the car, dude. No warm up, nothing.
Zoom out of there, bro. Because like, that's scary, bro. I like that's one thing. That's the only reason like I ever was like scared of that fucking game. Like growing up, like even like, and that's not even that long ago when it first came out. I think it was.
Oh, dude, I used to hate mascots.
Yeah, bro. Like the thing is, but that game made me like, I would go to Chuck E. Cheese and be like every now and then like for like a family party or some shit, and be like fucking on swivel, like, yo, this thing might fuck around, turn around and kill me, bro.
I'm like, I'm here for the games. I'm not watching this little song and dance here.
Yeah, right.
Dude.
Get me the fuck out of here. I need to get my jackpot to
leave.
leave.
Some basketball in the little metal.
Yeah, the metal
hoop. Most satisfying game in the world, by the way. The little
the chain nets. Yeah, the ching. It's like three. Good
that.
shot.
Every basketball net should be chain nets.
Dude, they as much as they sound cool, bro. Those shits are dangerous. I was like,
oh yeah.
I was you know, like I watch basketball and all that shit. I don't know how much you watch basketball or anything like that.
I pretty much only watch it with you.
Okay, yeah. So
Discord
basically, what happened was this dude who was in the NBA now. Obviously, props to him. You know, dude's a fucking monster. When he was little, he was fucking playing basketball, and there was a chain net, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a fucking ring on his finger, and he goes up and dunks the ball, and the ring pulled off all the skin and like muscle off the end of his finger.
God.
So if you see a picture of him, his hand, one of his fingers is like this. It doesn't have like the other end of it because it just got ripped off.
Yeah.
So they just took off that part. So now he has like 4.5 fingers on one hand.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Like, I saw like they're making these like bionic fingers
That can move and shit.
like really accurately.
Like kind of like some Star Wars shit.
Kind of, but
Oh,
like
shit.
it's not electronically powered. Like it's powered by your
Like your nerves?
your muscles.
Oh shit, that's
it
cool.
connects to like your muscles in here.
Oh, okay.
So I saw like literally you could type on a keyboard. Like they're
Oh,
accurate as
that's
shit.
sick. Yeah, I was always wondering like when people get like, and this is no offense to anybody, who has that going through, and props to you for dealing with all that and going through that. That's hard to do. Like when people get a prosthetic, like for like once, because I've seen people who've had them that move and shit like that. But is that like how does that work? Like, does it just like you have to like go like this with them, or like because some of them are just a stiff hand. It's like this, like it's just a hand.
Yeah.
But then I've seen people who have them that move and shit like that. So like, how does that one work? They use like, is there like some way they control that one, or like how the fuck?
I think a lot of them now. The one I saw there was like a Velcro right here.
Mhm.
Go around here. I don't think it actually like connects to your muscles because like when you move your finger, there's a whole
There's a whole
thing
muscle that comes up in
moving
here.
like all the way up to here.
Yeah.
I think it might have like a sensor,
Like a
or
nerve type of
something.
thing for
like
ner-
a
for
sensor
nerve
that
signals?
feels like when your muscle's moving and it wants to do this, but
So
then
it does it?
It does
okay,
it.
okay.
You could still move your muscle like it wants to do that, but there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's
to,
nothing there.
to
Yeah.
move. But when you have the finger,
Yeah, they put
you
like I don't know how it works.
it's
Doctors,
like having a normal finger.
Yo,
with,
doctors, in our TikTok bio, I'm gonna put this on there. Put a Q&A thing and give us an answer on that because we want to know. That's why we put it there. That's for where you guys can give us your
tag all the doctors.
Yeah, tag the doctors.
Maybe this will make
any doctor, even if it's fucking Dr. Phil, who even doctor about like medicine shit. Just he's for fucking therapy. But tag him anyway. Fuck it, Dr. Phil. Shout out to you. You're a real one anyway. What's it called? Fucking like talking about the like not amputees or like what do you call it? Paraplegics and like amputee type of thing. I saw this one video on YouTube maybe about a year ago now. This chick, she was like I guess tubing or whatever. Like with friends or whatever. And dude, I want to know how it happened or whatever. Like she told the story, but like I want to know how that she got in the scenario she was in. But basically what happened, she was tubing, right? And she was going and like I guess the cord for it wrapped around her hand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't realize it. And the boat went and its fucking hand just fucking off, bro. And like I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like listening to it. I was like, yo, how? She was like, it happened so fast. Like I didn't even realize like what had happened.
Yeah.
And she like pulls her hand out. It's just like the wrist. And I was like, yo, bro, I'd be shit.
I would be so.
I would be so scared. I'd pass out. I probably would pass out. I would definitely like if I saw just my wrist and a bone stick. I'm definitely passing out.
It's like
100%.
My hands. I don't get that bad.
Yeah, that ain't growing back, bro. That's gone. This ain't no like little cut or scab where it just grows
hold
back.
On. I can't just like buy a new one.
Yeah, you can't just screw a new one on or something like
some
fucking
mannequin shit, bro.
Bro, like
there's gonna be people though, like
down the line, like
the more that we get advanced shit like this, like you're gonna see people like start to amputate themselves to get
like a strong fucking hand. Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Like people,
and it doesn't hurt my fist at all.
Yeah, people just fucking willingly go and get
like arms and shit.
Yeah, arms.
Become.
I feel like what I want to see though.
What
I want to see though is like, will we get? I'm sure we will. I mean, this is just for now. Like, will people be willing to get one that has like nerves in it, like where you could feel that shit too? You know what I mean? Or would it be just like fuck it?
I mean, I feel like
because then you're strong as fuck, but you still feel the shit.
Here's the thing. The only reason, like, I guess not the only reason, but with feeling like that, pretty much, the reason why we feel pain is because, oh shit, I'm gonna really damage myself if I keep doing this. So you feel this urge to stop doing it.
Yeah, but I think but then again, if you do that with a metal hand, you'll feel it, but you're not gonna get hurt because it's just a fucking hand.
I feel like it's kind of tricky
because like I want to.
You're walking the line between feeling but not feeling pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like because like at the end of the day, even if it would be cool as fuck to have some strong ass hand, like on some Iron Man shit, I could fucking crush a fucking car with my hands or some shit.
But if you can't feel anything.
But like if I can't feel anything, what's the point?
Like,
I can't even fucking. I gotta use one hand to pet my dog. I can't use the other one. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? You don't feel this shit or something? Like.
But then when you're beating.
Yeah, chill. That's for other times. This ain't podcast. Hold on.
How does that feel?
Whoa. Yeah, grind your gears a little bit there. Hold on.
Unless you can get a bionic.
Yeah, chill. Nah. We ain't going down that road. That's for a different website.
PH podcast.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. I'm sure there's somebody who does it.
At least I kept it to PH.
There's got to be somebody.
Like
hold on, let me see some. Give me a second.
Something going on with the camera. We're just gonna have a jump cut or something. have Disney theories up, but all right, I got this one. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz is Phineas'S father in Phineas and Ferb.
Oh shit! Wait. I know this is actually sick.
Now I got the beach ball of death. Run up the podcast so we can, so I can get myself a new computer.
I'm on the other side of the room, by the way.
Linda Flynn Fletcher and Doof went on a date before she met Ferb's dad. They slept together, and she became pregnant with Phineas. They have the same face shape, and hair. See, the thing about this one for me is, yes, they have a triangle face shape, right? But the end of the corner of the triangle on Phineas's face is his nose. The corner of the triangle on Doofenshmirtz's face is his chin. His nose is like in the middle. So even though they're both triangle, I feel like that's kind of debunked by the way their faces are arranged, I guess, on the triangle. But I don't know. Maybe it's still true. And the hair, I think, is just a coincidence because I think that's just their art style. And Dan Povenmire, the writer, I know you're on TikTok, man. If you see this, maybe you're welcome to be on the show too if you want.
Dude, hell yeah, dude, come give us some info. We want to know the inside scoop. Who was banging Mrs. What is her last name?
Fletcher.
Fletcher. Who was banging Miss Fletcher first?
Flynn Fletcher. I don't know. That would be a cool ass guest, bro. If we got Dan Povenmire on here,
dude. If we got any of those people who made those shows when we were kids,
have you ever seen his TikTok?
No, actually,
He's like
I haven't.
the co-creator of Phineas and Ferb. He's like he seems like such a chill.
It'd be cool to get like some of the old voice actors on or some shit like that too. That'd be sick. What the fuck else would be cool? Oh, you know what I heard? I also heard one about Phineas and Ferb. Now that you say it, Phineas and Ferb, like the reason that Candace could never catch them is because she was hallucinating that they were there.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I was like, that's actually a really good point because their shit was literally disappearing out of thin air. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, this one's really good.
Like,
a really good one.
There are some crazy fucking, theories and shit behind all the shows we used to watch growing up. Like some really good ones, and I'm all for them. Like, I love, any kind of fucking, crazy, whatever, scary, spooky, whatever the hell you want to say,
Mm-hmm.
But all right, go ahead, let it rip.
All right, Spencer from iCarly. You might have heard this one before. Spencer from.
Oh, was it when he kidnapped her?
Yeah, it's
actually crazy. Yeah. This is what I was trying to remember.
Carly is Megan, and Steve kidnapped her after murdering her whole family.
Dude, honestly, you know what?
This is where it gets dark.
I really was trying to remember which one it was that I was trying to think of earlier, and this is the one, cause, fucking.
We were talking about iCarly and shit.
Yeah. Dude, hold on. I'm gonna give me 1 second, cause I'm gonna adjust this really quick. Go ahead, you keep going.
And that's all we got for this one so far. But this one makes a lot of sense to me because this is like I know a lot of shows like they use the same cast for different shows,
like Sam and Cat and shit.
Yeah,
like that?
but like the personalities line up. Well,
they stay the same. Yeah.
Megan not as much, but she grew up. She's like, and she's also.
But she was still a little bit of a prankster because they had the whole thing with messing with Lubert, the hotel
the joke is on
yeah.
See,
so she was still doing her little
Steve
devious things. So like.
Dance.
I feel like, bro, that one is like a really good possibility that that.
I think that's the most plausible one I've seen.
Yeah, because
so
bro, they're not only is it like they're both from a show from before, but they're also like their characters are very similar. Like Spencer's like that super wacky, weird, wild dude, whereas Crazy Steve was the same way.
Yeah.
Carly or Megan in this case was like the little the teenage and Drake and Josh preteen teenage little rebel and trying to do all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
There was one that actually I want to say from Disney that and I was trying to remember this one, but I'm glad I pulled this up. Caro from Up, the old guy, he was dead the whole time, and like him going to his house flying away was like him going there was like how he said he always wanted to go to Paradise Falls with his girl or whatever.
Yeah.
He was already dead, and that was his whole like journey to the afterlife for shit.
The kid was his guardian angel.
Yeah,
right?
mm-hmm. And that whole trip to the fucking waterfall thing was like his trip to heaven and like getting there and like.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
because Up is already like one of those movies where like even as a kid,
dude,
like,
that movie was amazing.
You tear up watching that shit, like even as a kid, bro. Like,
yeah,
that stuff was just set, and I feel like if that's actually like true, that just makes the movie that like it's just like it makes it even sweeter movie, Like,
yeah.
And I guess would that make the guy with the big blimp, what would he be, like a demon?
I guess he would be
Someone
like
trying to block
maybe him
him.
fighting his inner demons and shit on the way
Yeah.
there and stuff like that. Yeah. Or like all the negative stuff that was in his life, just trying to
Yeah.
beat it out. There was one about the guy, you know the dude from this dude from Frozen.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Kristoff. They said that his coat that he wore was like a deer coat. It was like you could tell it was a what do you call it, a hide.
Yeah.
They said it was his reindeer's mom, and that he just sauced their mom and just raised him as his own. Like he didn't do that. Like, bro, you're an asshole. You just killed this guy's mother. And you just come on in, bud. Like that's bogus. Like,
Oh, I'm trying to find some more good
Like-
ones on here.
oh,
Oh,
you're ringing over there.
let me call from my mother.
There was also answer it. Bring it on the podcast.
Yo. I
You
don't
can
think
hear
so.
if you
Say
want.
hi to the podcast.
Hi, podcast.
I don't know if is it picking it up.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. We're probably gonna eat something here.
I made beef sandwiches. Podcast
Oh,
I can have some after work.
with mozzarella cheese, roast
Ooh.
Italian beef with green peppers and mozzarella cheese.
ooh, wee.
That could be my after work snack.
Hell yeah.
Cause I eat full meals after work, so I'll definitely be eating that whole thing.
Okay, bro.
All right.
I love you, podcast.
Love
I love
you.
you. I love my son. Baby.
All right. I'll see you later.
Coming home before work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, smoochie.
Okay. Bye.
Yo, you probably should get rid of that fungus that you have, you know.
Shut up. See ya.
Yo, shout out to mom. Shout out to Christina. Yo, treat your mom as well, bro. That's who put you on the planet. She could damn for sure take you off this bitch in a second if she wanted to. But
Oh yeah.
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 All right. Anyway, dude. Okay, this is not the one that's on here, but there's one about Peter Pan, right? And
Mhm.
I remember seeing this. It was like that he was actually the villain in the movie, and that you know how like when you go there you never get older or whatever.
Yeah.
They said that Captain Hook, the reason he was like trying to get all the kids and stuff, he wasn't like trying to like kidnap them. He was trying to bring them back
Bring them
because
back to the.
he was one of the kids that went there and like got older and lived there because like you don't it's not like it doesn't like freeze your aging if you're from outside of there.
Mhm.
You have to like be from there for like
You're
you
still
know, like-
mature.
yeah, you still mature. So he was one of the guys that got
Yeah.
stuck there and he didn't know how to get out of there. And Peter Pan was the reason like he got stuck there. He brought him there before like with another group and they all got it, but he didn't whatever
Yeah.
happened to him. And so the real thing is like he's like a kidnapper and like bringing these kids to this fucking who knows where, which makes sense if you think about it because like the whole
Yeah.
time he's just trying to get to the kids and get them out of there or whatever, in a sense, try to get them out of there by capturing them or whatever. And the whole time this freaking kid, Peter Pan or whatever, however, who honestly, that's one thing I want to know. How old was he really? Because he could have been there forever. Because if Captain Hook is like 45-year-old man, this dude could
Yeah.
be like, God knows how old. Because so I mean, that's just another one that I saw that was kind of crazy.
How about this
Um,
one? In Mean Girls, Regina George actually did die, but Katie acted like she didn't out of guilt. Have you seen Mean Girls?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know the part where Regina George gets hit by the bus?
yeah.
Like their theory is that she.
Bro, she got hit by that bus went at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that bus was going at least 40, bro. She's definitely dead. There's no way. Because, bro, that shit, like, it floored her.
Oh, dude, listen to the little description about this one. That's why she saw the new plastics at the end and why she saw Regina George wherever she went. It's also why at the prom scene, everyone cheers when Katie tosses them pieces of the tiara, but nobody claps when Regina catches hers and even waves at the crowd because nobody but Katie can see her.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Dude, that's crazy.
There's the thing with cars. They said they like, eliminated the entire human race, and they just fucking... We are here now.
Stuffed their
everything, bro,
conscious into cars.
How the fuck... Okay, think about it. How did they build any of the shit that was there? They don't have hands. They have wheels.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
True.
But my question is, do they have a heart or no? Because they can run out of gas and still be moving. Because in the
They-
movie, he
They
runs out
can
of gas.
reproduce. Can't they?
Can they? I don't know. I don't know. Is that a thing?
I thought they can.
Did they just manufacture a
'Cause
new
there
car?
there were kid cars, weren't there?
Were there?
Were there?
Dude, that's a good question. So
Were
are
there?
they just full grown people like when they get out?
I feel like in Cars 1 there wasn't, but they might have tossed
Maybe
them
in
in there in Cars
2.
2.
I don't know.
Oh shit. Were there? I don't even know if there were kid cars.
Dude, cause I remember they can run out of gas, cause when they put them in the like the little Sally or whatever, or what Betsy or whatever it was called, the big fucking tar like layer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He ran out of gas when he tried to like drive off.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
why
caught him.
Flo has a gas station.
Yeah. So they can still run out of gas.
Gas station.
Yeah, right. So they can still run out of gas, but like, do they? How do they die? Like, they just what? Do they just get in? Do they have like a specific amount of miles? Like, like a real car? Like
yeah,
they hit a certain
I
amount of
feel
miles
like
and they're done.
Like that.
Like,
It's gotta be like.
Dude, okay, like that reminds me of like the movie In Time. You know the movie In Time?
Mm-mm.
Where basically instead of having money, they pay with things from time. So like, let's say you have like a phone and I want to buy a phone. It's like 45 minutes to buy the phone. Let's say you only have like an hour. You just wasted 45 minutes of that hour getting the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, that's so fucked. Bro, if life was really like that, bro, I'd be so stingy with everything.
Oh yeah.
Cause like, bro,
Definitely.
people really do take a lot of shit for granted. You know?
It's like you're giving away your time. Like
Yeah, like bro,
you're
what?
just cutting from your life. Such a weird concept because
Yeah.
there's things like at the same time you want to be stingy, but at the same time you want to go do shit.
Yeah.
So you
yeah,
don't want to
exactly.
like have
but
a
it's
bunch of time doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's like it's impossible to not get anything, you know?
mm-hmm.
Like, cause you need, I guess, you need stuff to live. Like, you can't just
water, house.
Yeah.
Like it's basic things you need. Oh,
Yeah, like, you
I got
can't-
a good one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So do you remember in the Avengers when Thor was Fat Thor?
Mm-hmm.
So Loki is a Noob Master 69 in Avengers Endgame when he's living with the two dudes. And they're playing games.
shit.
He's like Noob Master. Hey, it's Thor again. You know the God of Thunder. It's
Yeah.
like-
Oh, that's
and
joke.
he starts like threatening him if you don't log off this game immediately. And he like tells him he's gonna like do whatever.
Oh shit, that's cool.
And there's no like explanation for this one on here at least. I'm looking at this buzz.
Oh, did you hear the one? They said that Andy's mom is actually the chick who used to own Jesse.
Oh no, I haven't heard that one.
Because they were talking about how what was it? There's a photo. I think it's there was like a photo of Andy's mom wearing the Jesse hat, like the one that she had.
Oh yeah.
And there was always like little references to it, but they never show who the chick actually was. So they said like she was
They
just
just
lost.
show like the
Yeah,
here,
and
like,
that guy who the
show,
collector dude, which fuck you, dude, whoever that guy was, the guy
Al.
who fucking Al,
Al's toy
fuck
mom.
Al, bro.
I gotta drive all the way to work.
Yeah.
It's across the
It's
street.
across the street, like
He
dude,
cuts
you
off
fucking
everyone.
brick.
He just
Yeah, he drives like an asshole in his fucking was it minivan or something like that, right?
It was
with
I
his
think it was
chicken
a
suit.
station wagon.
Yeah, with his chicken suit and shit, bro. Fuck that guy, fucking stealing kids' toys and shit. I saw it at the garage sale. I'm taking it. Like fuck you, bro. Like
It's not for sale.
it's not for sale, bro. Leave it alone. And he fucking breaks the toolbox open and grabs him out and shit.
Yeah, that was.
Piece of shit, bro. I'm sorry, like, as much as collectors, shout out to you guys. You know, you guys do your thing, but if you're like that, fuck you, honestly. If you steal shit from like kids like that, bro, and you wait in line for like a toy that some kids are trying to get, you're a piece of shit.
No, like especially like people get crazy about that stuff, like collectors.
Yeah, no, I
You're
understand
really
the whole
gonna
idea.
take a something out of a kid's hand.
Yeah, like I understand the collector's idea and like like with shoes and stuff like that. But dude, if you're stealing it from a kid, bro, you are a piece of shit. Like come on, man. It's a kid. Let him have the toy, bro. You can go get another one on freaking eBay or whatever, Goat or whatever, StockX, whatever the hell they put it on. You know, like that's what like with the whole PlayStation thing and reselling them and stuff. I was like, bro, you guys are assholes. Some kids are people. There's parents out here that were trying to get them for their kids for Christmas, and they couldn't even get one. Meanwhile, there's people who are reselling them, and they got like 17 of them. You're like, yo, you guys are real pieces of work here. Like, there's people trying to buy these for their kids, and you guys are over here. Oh, got 17 for $1,000. No, bro, I'm not paying you $1,000, bro. This shit retails for $600 at the most. And the thing about like consoles versus like shoes they make them and they never come back. A console's gonna be around for 7+ years.
Exactly.
Like, bro, this is such a like weird way we're living nowadays, where it's like everybody's making money off of the stupid, like everything, like stupid stuff. I mean, shoes has always been around. That's always gonna be around. That's shoes because they make it once and it's gone. That's understandable. Because if you really want them, you'll go out of your way to get them. Toys?
It's not like
What?
It's like you have vintage shoes, right?
Yeah.
They Still are shoes.
That ass.
Destroying them. You have like, if I come up with a Xbox 360, it's like, what is that? It's outdated as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do anything on this. It's like, so.
But now, like, if you think about it, if you have an Xbox 360, maybe in, like, let's say 40 years, that might be worth something because, now it's considered retro technology. And
Yeah.
people are like, damn, I'll pay top dollar for that shit.
Like N64s and shit. Like.
Yeah. Like, people sell those for a decent amount of money, because they ain't coming back anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I mean, I think that's, like, something that is cool. I fuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, it's like, for right now at least, why are you trying to sell a console that is currently being produced and reproduced, probably for the next 5 to 7 years, trying to resell it for $1,000 when damn well you didn't pay that for it. 2, it's like I said, it's going to be reproduced, so its value is only going to depreciate. And 3, there are people who are genuinely trying to buy it to enjoy it, not to resell it. Because now there's a drought where nobody can get one. And the companies that make these systems aren't even making games for them. I saw an article about this the other day. There's somebody who was a marketing director at Microsoft said there are no big releases in the near future because there's just not enough consoles to be able to say it's a valid thing to produce.
You're gonna get a $500-$600 console to play Fortnite,
right? Or you could just get a PC and play many more things.
Many more things.
VR.
Do many more things.
Do many more things. Yeah, be able to be more productive on a PC versus a console. Which I got nothing against consoles. I have one. I use it. I also have a PC. Do I use it more? Hell the fuck yeah. Because why? It's just more functional.
You could do more.
You could play all the games you already have, maybe minus a few here and there, and do way more. Schoolwork.
You're not going to do schoolwork or business
on a console.
On a console. It's just not.
You got to have a whole nother tablet or whatever the hell you have for it. Whereas a PC, you could play your games, watch your movies, do your homework, do whatever on that, and call it a day. And that's just what it is. But I think, what are we at? We're at like 48 minutes. I think we'll call it here.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We're at a solid time. Shout out to everybody watching the first episode. If you watch it, good shit. TikTok. If you're on TikTok right now, this is going on TikTok right here, so listen carefully, right? Put your headphones on if you can't hear me clearly. Clean the wax out of your ear, get all this shit out of there. If you're on TikTok right now, leave in the Q&A section something that you want to hear about, and also come over to this channel on YouTube. Subscribe and get ready for more episodes. We're going to try to bring one at least once a week.
Yeah,
we'll try
really,
to curate some stuff.
The stuff is going to be up to you guys, a lot of it. So
yeah, the more people we have around, talking about stuff and leaving questions and comments and stuff like that, the more we'll be able to talk about it. Obviously, we can come up with shit on our own. We'll do that all the time. Don't worry about that. But we want to have it, so that there's people, interacting with it as well. And, you guys, whatever you guys have in mind, we can kind of put that in there. As well as, we're going to try to get it to eventually have, we're going to get some equipment that'll allow us to have you guys, so to say, talk to us and, come on while we're recording it. So, nonetheless, thank you for watching the first episode. Shout out to Ingle. We're going to be on here for a while. We're going to try to make this work, make it a thing. And we will see you guys all on our next episode, so to say. But yeah, peace the fuck out. Deuces. Enjoy life. Live life to the fullest. Deuces.